Hello, hello! Welcome on back to another episode of Murder in Mysteria. No, Legends of Mysteria, we are going to go ahead and start off with reading a book. I'm expecting a lot of reading in this game, just like in the previous ones, by the way, so... yeah, expect reading. The rank order and magic of the mages. Rank 1, head of the Council of Wizards. The leader of the council is able to translate and use spells from every element, but as it is with all the wizards and mages, it is draining for the leader to translate higher class spells and opposing elemental spells. It is also complicated since the sacred languages tend to differ from each other noticeably. This is even more obvious when one deals with the opposing elements. Rank 2, leaders of the elemental rooms or the council. The leaders of the council, below the head of the council, are able to translate many spells. However, they cannot translate a spell from an opposing element, nor decrypt certain spells. Okay. So essentially, we're getting the hierarchy that we kind of saw at the beginning there, in the first episode. Rank 3, members of the council. The members are able to use all the spells from their own element, even though for them it's usually taxing to cast the most powerful spells. They are able to translate some spells, but the conditions are similar with all rank 2 wizards. All the magic wielders from ranks 1 to 3 are generally called wizards. Mages and novices are in different categories. Okay. So what we saw in the first episode was rank 1 to 3 people. And there might have been 1 or 2 rank 4s, but considering... was it Patras? I think it was Patras that said silence wizards or something, or I want silence, and referred to everyone as wizards, though that would definitely imply that rank 3 and higher was in that room. Rank 4, mages. The mages have been divided in 4 elements. The characteristics of a person is the defining factor when choosing element of focus. Mages are able to use spells corresponding with their own natural element. However, at this rank, they are rarely able to master the more powerful spells. To use the other or opposing spells will be possible only if they have been translated and bound into a spellbook or scroll. However, mages are able to use powerful magical items of their own element. It may be dangerous for a mage to deal with magical items of other elements or handle the advanced spells. There is usually a great variety in the skill levels of mages. Okay, and now we have rank 5 novices. My mouth, by the way, is watering so goddamn badly right now. I took a sip of coffee before I recorded this episode started, and it's biting me in the ass. Novices are mage initiates in search of a proper element. Studying and suitability tests usually takes about 5 years, ending when the novice graduates as a mage. Novices use light green robes. Okay. So if we see anyone in a light green robe, we know they're a novice. Novices are usually able to handle just a few spells, which are often bound to a scroll. The competence of a teacher is many times a defining factor concerning the length of the trial period. Advanced spellbooks and magical items could be lethal to a novice, so the usage is definitely banned. Written by Darius. Upside down blue triangle. Is that supposed to be a symbol for their affinity? Blue being water, the green and red that you can see on the side, triangles being earth and fire respectively, and the purple being air, perhaps? Wind? There's a book called The Guild of Thieves, fine. I grabbed it, but I did not start reading it. Good job, me. The Guild of Thieves. Albion's Guild of Thieves was born about 112 years ago as the city grew and prospered. The founder was, Laius Bloodhand? A former merchant who practiced, usury and kept an illegal gambling den in his house. Once a certain man who got in debt decided to kill Laius in his drunken state to get rid of his debts, which interest Laius kept raising. Laius killed the man by cutting his hand off. This act gave him his nickname, Bloodhand. Oh, okay. At first the guild was an organization based on protecting the outlaws, but soon it began to develop towards its current form. These days, the Thieves Guild is operating in eastern side of Albion, close to a pub called the Pigpen. The place has a questionable reputation. Despite of several arrests and executions, it has not been possible to root out the guild. The Thieves' network of spies cover the city, and they use a variety of passwords and identifiers. Outsiders sticking their noses into the guild's affairs are usually rewarded with a harsh lesson from the thieves. Getting membership is a laborious affair. Any books here? No? Just... You may loan 3 books at a time, librarian. Okay. Here's a spell book of water. It seems to be too complicated for my skills, though. I doubt I'd be able to translate it. Okay. Fire. Countryside. Let's read it. Ooh, pictures. Of a chicken and a apple tree? The countryside. The countryside of Labrador is beautiful and the denizens are friendly. They have gotten used to healers and exorcists and do not jump from the sight of a robe. However, caution is advised when using magic in the countryside. Countrymen are traders by nature and tend to get well along with the healers. Healers are respected generally, and in some cases they might even gain some profit in the country. The profits are usually just stacks of wheat, though. Fair enough. As stated, the people are friendly in general, and for a useful guest, a shelter from a farmhouse is usually free. After labyrinths covered Albion and its surrounding lands, the farmhands have proven to be helpful in orienteering as well. Tharos the Wanderer. What's with the other chicken there? And he has a red triangle there. Here's a book called The King of Albion. What was it I said, by the way, at the beginning of this episode about reading? Albion's 26th king, Tamaron Mage Killer, is, as his name implies, known about his relentless hatred against wizards. Fair enough. According to the story, his hostility began when a certain mage garbed in red robes stole the symbol of his might, the red amethyst. This magical item has been told to contain powers of great variety. The mage in red was captured, but the jewel was never found. After this case, the bonfires have been blazing in Albion, and the burnings of both mages and suspected commoners became a practice. So, he is literally doing the Salem witch trials. Understood. Wait, what was this book called? I missed the title of the book. Okay, and even though Albion might be a dangerous place to a wizard, at least 2 magic shops are known to do business in the city. Both are owned by renegade wizards, so it's understandably hard to get in contact with them. Another one of these shops, the Moon of Colors, is known to be functioning in the more disreputable part of Albion. It's been kept by an old woman, a mage of Earth called Arabia? The story says that she has got contacts in the Thieves Guild, which is possibly the reason why she is so well informed about everything happening in the city. Baron the younger? I don't know. Ooh, let's read it. Earth spell. This spell helps you cross the gaps. Might to join the earth. Okay. Okay, and a spell book of fire. So it looks like we might be coming back through here, maybe with some other party members in the future. In order to get there, we can't get into that room yet. I can't let anyone in the Hall of Elements at this time. Not anyone. Yes, it's because of the murder. To get in, you need to have a safeguard and a good reason to enter. Okay, fair enough. Off to the right we go, I suppose. Because down's locked, up's locked, the other room's locked. We went to the other room. Yeah. Here's really the only other option. Sacks of wheat. Sacks of wheat. Sacks of wheat. Sacks of wheat. Apples? Food supplies. Food supplies. Not specifically apples, just food supplies. Looks like apples and corn in those 2 crates, though. There's a needle shaped like a crow inside this box. I wonder. What? What are you doing there, visitor? Don't steal the robes. It's a fine-looking bow. I'm not trying to steal anything. I'm just looking. Looks like a letter. Yeah, it does. Will you shut up already, guy? It's washed up. Okay. What do you want? Do you perhaps want to get your robe washed, or are you in need of a new one? Or is it the glass bottles you're after? I know. They are dusty. Excuse a lot, mighty lord, that I'm so overburdened with work that I lack the time to dust them. Or maybe you came in to see how miserably an elf lives. Oh, wait. What? Oh, you are an elf. Ah, I missed that on the ears. So that you can have a laugh with your friends, or just to feel yourself superior. Not again! Cursed rats! Where'd that little bastard go? Into the hole. Looks like a rat hole. Sure. Well, this is not exactly fun. I think got a dead rat. What? Okay. Can we use the dead rat on him? Oh. That was his robes, perhaps. Don't steal the robes. Don't steal the robes. Okay, I get it, guy. I won't steal the robes. I'm not entirely sure what I need to be doing with this guy, but okay. What is this? Just a plant. Understood. Moving on. What's up here? Welcome, Earthmage. Not many visit me these days. On the other hand, who'd miss a quibbling old gizzard like me? Thoros, by the way. Wait, Thoros? You wrote a book. Yeah, they call me the Wanderer, because I've been traveling around a lot around the world. I'm the historian accountant here. I'm a bit lost about what to write though, since I don't travel anywhere anymore these days. The shelves contain mostly bland history and essays. Boring stuff if you ask me, but enough talk. Sit down and we can talk about something else. Well, sit down now. The chair is not going to eat you. Sure, we'll talk. Alright then. A music change. And the weather is usually bad in northwestern Livonia. I would so wish to go traveling one day again if I just had less work. Sounds like you're in need of an assistant. Huh? Assistant? You mean, are you learning to work as my assistant as I go traveling? Oh, the happy days, huh? No, it's just that... I can find you an assistant, sure. You do that for me? Alright then, mage, I'll be waiting for your return. Oh, and feel free to enter in my room as well. I doubt you'd be a thieving type. I offered to get you an assistant, and therefore I am not a thief. Understood. These are safeguards, but they are not signed or sealed, worthless in their current forms. Okay. Found a bottle of red wine from the drawer. This chest is locked. Fair enough. Got 2 slices of power bread. What the hell is power bread? So it looks like stealing in this game is actually a thing. Well, he was the Wanderer was not joking about these books. Contain mostly boring essays, calculations, and indifferent history studies. Yeah, but that's about that. Okay. Moving onwards, I suppose. So we have a rat to deal with. We have to find him an assistant. I suppose I could have said I could have been the assistant, but I'm pretty sure the game would have been like, no. Nothing down here but a table and a chair. Okay. Yes, this room. Oh, you seem to be an Earthmage. Perhaps you'd like to buy some fresh vegetables? It's 3 golds per piece. Nah, I'm good. Come again, my vegetables are the best. Does he say something if I walk on him? Do not step on the plants! Oh, serious. I have to escape. I'm so glad they kept that in there with this guy. That was wonderful. Magical herbs and Mysterio. Purple herb. The flower of a purple herb is an effective medicine against most maladies. Blue Lotus. Blue Lotus only grows in gold sand. The nobles value and revere the flower, using it as a status symbol. Oh, okay. Oh, that was a short read. Not step on the plants. Don't need a bucket full of water? Okay. I will not step on the plants, guy. Alright, I will respect your rule of not stepping on plants and avoid stepping on the plants. Left or right, left or right, left or right. Neither. Up the middle. Oh, hey, save point. Yes, I would. Left or right? Neither. Up the middle. Door. Left or... How big is this place? Oh god, it goes on. Yeah. Okay. Let's head back to the beginning here. Let's take this one room at a time. Hello. Welcome, brother. I'm assuming that you've come to see the great scientist Reinhardt. I know you must have thought I'd be an elf. Well, most water mages are elves, but I'm not. Anyways, as you most likely are aware of, since you're here, experiment with water. I'm attempting to create Aqua Regia. Wait. Why does that name sound familiar? I don't know what it is yet, but I'll find out soon. I'm missing a key ingredient, though. I need some acid. Could you get me some? I know there's some in the greenhouse, but I'm not in too good relations with the gardener. You see, once I tested some acid on tomatoes, the result wasn't too good. I mean, it did affect them. But, well... Anyways, I'd be very grateful. Oh yes, the acid is very strong. You need a special container for it. I don't think I own such a container. Is that how it is then? Well, I don't have one either, actually. I mean, I do have one right there on the floor. Oh well. I just had an idea. Now, where is it? What? Ah, found it from my pocket. This is the key to my friend's room. His name is Darius, and he's an elf. It doesn't have anything to do with this, though. The room is on the opposite side of the corridor, and no one should be at. No one should be home at the moment, though. No one's home. Got it. What? Are you telling me to go steal something from an elf? Well, anyway, I had to go myself, but I don't want to leave my experience. Well, here's the key. Got the key. The bottle should be visible. Go get it in the acid for me, will ya? What's wrong with that bottle? Oh. Laboratory equipment, some sort of water formulas. That was an interesting room. I'm betting he's home, by the way. No? No, he's not? Oh. Found an assignment. Sure, we'll read it. I have noticed your complaints about your work, Mr. Kabush. Therefore, you will get some variety to your task. The presenter of this parchment is obligated to clean the mage corridors for a period of 1 week. This would work as a pass. This assignment was signed by Resny Wavewalker. Worked by Darius. This pass is useless to me since the corridors are already accessible. No reason to show this to anyone. Okay. Found a durable container. Ooh, anything in here? Anything? No? Nothing? 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 Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and save, and we shall call it an episode here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We will definitely get through the rest of these rooms in the next episode, hopefully anyway. It depends on how much reading we have to do, really. But yeah, until next time, as always, take it easy.